Hello, First Generation Gaming here, and thank you for taking the time to watch my breaking it down review of Trials of Fire. A little disclaimer though before we begin, the developers over at What Boy Games kindly sent me a press key, so thank you to you guys. But of course though, my reviews, as always, will remain a true reflection of my thoughts when I'm breaking a game down. So what is Trials of Fire? Well, Trials of Fire is a single-player turn-based strategy game set in a post-cataclysmic fantasy realm. So, let's begin. From the detailed battle arenas to the cartoon style of your characters, I just love the art style in Trials of Fire. When I think of this game, immersion is what dominates my thoughts. The whole look of this game captures this perfectly. What I love about this game, as I've already mentioned, is how immersive it is. I found myself waiting for nightfall, closing the curtains before getting stuck in. With each turn of a new page, you find yourself digesting every word written into the old thick book that defines your journey within the post-cataclysmic realm. After setting off on your merry way with your party of 3, that includes a mage, a warrior and an archer, you decide where, or if you wish to stop, or who to interact with. Choose to take a chance to find loot, or find yourself in an unwanted battle where your party is tired, starving and low in health. You will manage all aspects of your party, from your health, food, healing, armour and weapons. Look to find new loot, maybe even a legendary piece of armour. You become attached to your gallant heroes as they take unwanted damage on the battlefield. You will need to think smart, with crisp tactics to outsmart the enemies you encounter. In Trials of Fire, each character is dealt with 3 cards and you must decide which to use, which to recycle, giving you points of willpower, which is essential to make moves. This is a fantasy adventure with you deciding your journey path. Fans of the genre will find this smooth early access title a very nice addition. That's why I'm scoring this a nice 8 out of 10. At launch, Trials of Fire can be picked up for $15.99, and after spending 2 nights engrossed in this awesome little indie title, for me it's a no-brainer. Fans of the genre will love this. For those looking to dip their toes into something new, you can't go wrong. The audio in Trials of Fire is simple, yet still adds to the immersion. Usually when I play a game, I end up muting the music because I find devs lack when choosing this side of the game, but in Trials of Fire I found it sits nicely in the background and blends in well with the game. 7 out of 10. With early access titles, there's always a concern if there will be enough content when launch arrives. Trial of Fire is more than enough. Yes, of course, you only have one option, and that is a new campaign, but this is what you're paying your money for, and there is plenty to explore. 7 out of 10. From the reply I received from the devs, Trials of Fire will soon have a detailed roadmap. I can confirm there is though new content in planning, with additional quests, as well as new game modes, daily challenges, new items, weapons and battle arenas. So as you can see, What Boy Games don't intend to stand still in adding new features. Check out their Steam page early access section for a full list of what is in store for the future. I find with this style of game you tend to binge on until you either complete it or when new content is added. Like the game itself, you just want to turn another page and keep playing. You find yourself going to sleep at night wondering if your band of merry men or women will make the next rest spot without starving to death. Will they find new food supplies? Trials of Fire would keep you coming back for sure. Of course, this is a single player title. If there will be any kind of multiplayer in the future, I highly doubt. So of course, we keep the score neutral, as always with all single player games. Early access titles are always a gamble, not just for the consumer, but also for the devs. Release a game in early access that is broken, and they leave themselves with a mountain to climb to not only keep the community happy, but also to save their own reputation. For me, 2 days playing Trials of Fire, I can honestly say that I don't remember one crash, bug or glitch. The devs over at What Boy Games are very passionate about this release, and rightly so. Trials of Fire is their debut title. My impression of them is they are fully committed to the game, and with a promise of new content, I see no reason why this game can't keep on growing. Trials of Fire has been a joy to play, such a crisp, clean turn-based fantasy game that I found fun, immersive and relaxing at the same time. In reminiscent of a good book, you will find yourself reading with intrigue what the story has next for you as you eagerly turn the page. The niche style battles will have you scratching your head as you try to decide what cards to sacrifice, which card shall I use next, where should my next move be. Each move you make will determine your fate. Fans of the genre will love this game, but what I hope is those people that wouldn't normally entertain this type of game would at least give it a try. Trials of Fire oozes charm, and I for one can't wait to finish the game, and I'll wait for new content releases. A very solid 75 out of 100. Thanks for taking the time to watch my review of Trials of Fire. Hopefully I've broke it down enough to give you a full insight into what the game has to offer. I love to hear your feedback, so please leave any comments below. I do read them all. Until the next time, take care, and I will see you in my next Breaking It Down review.